Tonight, Restaurant Roundup goes on the road to Pueblo County because there aren't nearly as many restaurants there or inspections. KRDO 13's Bart Bedsole was able to go through several months worth of reports to find out who's doing the best job of keeping it clean and who needs to work a little harder to clean it up.
With more violations than any other restaurant, the Pueblo edition of Restaurant Roundup begins at the Lynn Express near 29th Street and I-25. Among the problems here, the inspector found employees eating and drinking in areas where it's not allowed. One of the cooks handled raw chicken, then cooked food without first washing their hands. There was no soap at the hand washing sink or in the bathrooms. There was a buildup of grease and food debris on utensils and cooking surfaces, and there was an accumulation of dead pests inside. Even before we walked in, it was clear Lynn Express is popular in Pueblo.
Y'all going in there to get some of the best food ever?
Maybe. Unfortunately, we were there for answers, not the best food ever.
Do you want to explain what happened there?
But the woman at the counter didn't have answers. We left our number for the owner, but never heard back. Lynn Express did pass its re-inspection a few weeks later. Burritos Betty on North Elizabeth failed its inspection twice, in December and January, before passing in February. The inspector's list of violations included a worker vaping in the food prep area, another worker grabbing a ready-to-eat burrito with their bare hand. The inspector also found chopped pork and shredded beef at the wrong temperature. The owner told KRDO 13 they have a long history of near-perfect scores, which we confirmed was true. Regarding the vaping violation, he said it was actually melatonin, not regular vaping, although that might still be a violation. He added that the burrito that was grabbed with a bare hand was already wrapped in foil, never contacting anyone else's skin. There were 13 violations found at the Pho 50 in Pueblo West in February. Some of the reasons it lost points: sauces and a cream cheese crab mixture didn't have dates to show when they were made. Roasted peanuts were being stored on newspaper, and Pho 50 also had evidence of pests accumulating near the dry storage area. The owner here said they're currently going through a transition of ownership and updating certain procedures. Regarding the peanuts, he said that's a traditional Vietnamese practice, but something they have since changed. And to prove his restaurant is committed to food safety, he escorted me through the kitchen to show that all violations were addressed. Pho 50 passed its re-inspection last week. So who scored the best in Pueblo County? How about the Martinez Cafe on Polk Street near Adams with a perfect score? The Subway at Troy Avenue and Highway 50 was also perfect, and so was the Wendy's on Santa Fe downtown. Just one violation was found at the Bolt Burgers and Shakes in Colorado City, also the Chipotle on North Elizabeth, Graham's Grill 3 on Jerry Murphy Road near Cesar Chavez Highway, and Sonora's Meat Market and Restaurant number 2 on South Prairie near Northern.
It's a piece of Mexico.
General Manager Jenny Fletes oversees not only the kitchen, but the meat market and the small grocery store. It includes a lot of items not carried at normal markets. But the estrella of the show is the restaurant.
People love, and I do too, the quesadilla tacos is one of our most popular items. We sell the menudo. We also have the enchiladas with our signature pork green chili.
And her message to her staff: treat the kitchen like a kitchen where they would feel safe eating.
Managing a full restaurant, a butcher shop, and a grocery store, not an easy task, but at Sonora's, they find a way. So to Jenny and your staff, congratulations on your Top Score Award.
And don't forget to look for the Top Score and Perfect Score Awards at your favorite restaurant to know the kitchen is clean. Bart Bedsole, KRDO 13.
Always enlightening, the Restaurant Roundup. To see the complete list of health inspections in Pueblo or El Paso County, you can head over to krdo.com.